Hi ladies and any fabulous gentlemen who are watching my channel. So today's video is going to be my product empties and let you guys know what products I've used up, whether or not I'm going to be repurchasing them. So let's go ahead and get into it. So I have, as you can see, a slight obsession with dry shampoo. So this is probably 3 months worth of product empties. I don't necessarily go through products very quickly because I do have a problem with buying more makeup before I use my old makeup up. But dry shampoos are one of those things that I use every single day, and I actually use it throughout the day. And the reasoning for that is I have very, very fine hair, and I have to be careful about the products that I put in my hair because it can weigh them down very, very easily. So what I like about the Batiste dry shampoo, and I'll be honest, I really haven't tried a large volume of different brands for dry shampoo. I found Batiste, I like Batiste, and one thing that I like about it is they have different colors. So when I had my dark hair, which was actually about 3 months ago, I used the Divine Dark. Then I go back and forth between the Brilliant Blonde and the Beautiful Brunette, just because I do have dark roots, but I have light hair. So sometimes I'll use the dark or the Brilliant Brunette and just do it in my roots or whatever. Sometimes I use the blonde, it just depends. But I absolutely love it because it does have that hint of color, and so you don't get that white cast on your hair. They do have travel sizes. I don't think I've seen the travel sizes in the hint of color, but they have a variety of different scents. They smell amazing. I personally like it. And yeah, as you can see, I have an obsession with dry shampoo. Sticking on to the hair thing, I really, really like this It's a 10 Miracle Blow Dry Volumizer. This is what I use to volumize my hair. It just does a really good job of volumizing without weighing it down and without getting it really sticky and tacky. Like I said, I have oily hair and very fine hair, so anything that causes my hair to be extra oily, especially throughout the day, I don't like. This does not do that. I don't recall how much I spent on it, but I want to say that it's luxurious pricing, but it's not cheap either. But I'll link it down below. Absolutely love it. Great product. Let's see. What the heck? I'm just going to grab this. So, I don't know. It was probably forever ago. Smashbox came out with a Photo Finish Primer Water. And so I actually have this one. I've purchased it before, so it's definitely one of those products that I always have in my makeup collection. I really, really like this stuff. And basically what I do is I use it as a primer, so after I tone my face, I cleanse my face, tone my face, then I'll spray this on, let it dry, and then I'll start with my moisturizers. And I've also been using it as a makeup setting spray, just because not so much for the longevity of my makeup, but just for the extra hydration. It does a really, really good job of making my skin feel moisturized and for taking my foundation and giving it a slight dewy effect. It's not super dewy, but it just makes my skin feel hydrated. I have another bottle at work that I will use, and I have it actually out on my desk, and I will use it and spray it throughout the day just to, again, give myself that extra hydration. Absolutely love this stuff, can't live without it. Definitely, as you can see, have repurchased it, have another bottle, and then once this is done, I will be repurchasing it again. Kind of sticking with this, I guess, skincare. I got a little trial size of the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Lotion. Now, they do have a skincare, I don't want to say line because that's not correct, but a skincare system specially formulated for very dry skin. That's this is part of that system. I don't have the other things, but I really, really liked this, and I definitely will be repurchasing it because I did feel like it hydrated my skin and helped with the moisturization. So definitely will be repurchasing that. Another skincare product that, and I guess to give you a small little tip or little bit about myself, I have very, very dry skin, and now that we're going into the winter months, my skin is like very, very crepey and mummy-like, and it peels and it gets all ugh. So that is my skin type. So yes, so I always look for stuff that's hydration, stuff that replenishes, H2O, anything that sounds like it's hydrating, I jump right on it. One product that I absolutely cannot live without, and I actually am going to purchase it, pick it up again today, is the Mario Badescu Peptide Renewal Serum. So So I went to Ulta a while ago. This little bottle lasts me a long, long time. But I was talking to one of the sales ladies there, and I was like, I just really, really have dry, patchy, spots in my skin. And she pointed me to Badascu. I do have a couple of stuff from his line, and of course, everybody knows Jaclyn Hill made him famous, in my opinion. That's just mine. But love this stuff. I put it on at night because it is very, very thick. It's not something that I feel like I could do in the morning, but I put it on at night, and when I wake up the next morning, my skin feels hydrated. I can still feel the product on my skin, not the oiliness, but just the moisture on my skin, and my skin looks so dramatically different in the morning. So this is a must-have. I use it every single night, and I absolutely love it. Next is a couple things from Colleen Rothschild's collection. I bought the little sample, it's not sampler, but like the welcome kit, for lack of a better word, introductory to her line kit, whatever it's called. And I want to say that it was like regularly $69, and I ended up getting it for $49 because she was doing some kind of special. But ended up using, going through a couple of them. So I absolutely love this Radiant Cleansing Balm. So like I said, with the dry skin, I have to be very careful with what I cleanse my skin with, because a lot of products just seem to like suck out the moisture, and then like when you move your face, it's like super, super tight. I do not like that feeling at all. So I love cleansing balms because I feel like they may not get as deep cleaning as I would like, and that's when I go in with the toner and get the rest of my makeup off, but it doesn't strip my face of the moisture. So I absolutely love the Radiant Cleansing Balm. It's definitely something that I'll be repurchasing. I have another one a different cleansing balm from another brand that I'm trying to use up before I purchase this, just to be, I don't know, a responsible adult. But it smells amazing. It goes on and it like literally melts in your skin, and it just feels amazing. Can't say enough good things about that. The other thing that I used up from the Colleen Rothschild thing is the Extreme Recovery Cream. Again, fell in love with this product. It's definitely something. What I would do is I would use this cream and then put the Mario Badescu. I would let it sink in for about 5-10 minutes, and then once it kind of sunk in a little bit, I would go on top of with the Mario Badescu. Again, my skin is super, super dry. So any layering that I can do, anything that I could do to help make it less dry or more natural looking or less mummy-like, I'm all on it. And this stuff was absolutely amazing. Super, super thick. Only use it at night. But if you have dry skin, this stuff is definitely worth checking out. Next is the Bare Minerals Mineral Veil. This is their hydrating mineral veil. They do have a regular one. I have to be honest, I'm not in love with Bare Minerals stuff. I will try stuff, and not my favorite brand. Don't know why, stuff just doesn't really work for me. But I actually really, really liked this. I felt like it made my skin, I used it as a setting powder, and the reasoning is, even though I'm very, very dry and I don't need powder to make my foundation last any longer or whatever, I use it because it makes my contouring, when I go in with my bronzer and my blush and everything, it makes it easier to apply. So that's why I would just use a translucent powder all over my face, and that way when I go in with my contour or my bronzing or whatever, it just applies better. So I liked this because it didn't make me look didn't make me look like chocolate. That's a good thing. It didn't make me look chalky. It didn't dry my skin out. So if you have dry skin and you're looking for a setting powder that doesn't do that, doesn't dry your skin out, definitely check out this stuff because it's really good. And it does last for a long time because a little bit kind of goes a long way. Next is the Tarte Shape Tape. I feel like this is all over YouTube, all over Instagram. Everybody uses it. It actually is as good as everybody said. The only bad thing that I have to say about it, not bad thing, but the only thing is I can never really find a color that is perfect for my skin. This one is light medium. I felt like it was a little bit too dark. Every time I go and swatch the different colors when I go to Ulta, I just can't find a color that just is a good neutral, not pinky, not too yellow, light enough, not too dark color. And another person on YouTube, and I can't remember who it was, but said that she had the same problem as well, and she actually bought two colors and just kind of mixed them to create her own custom shade. I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. It's unfortunate because these things are pricey. I wanna say they're like $29. It's a heck of a lot expensive to buy 2 of them. Next is the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes Mascara. I've used this stuff forever. This has been my ride or die mascara for the longest time. I actually just recently switched up my mascara routine and found 2 products that I like. I put them in my November favorites, but Tarte Lights Camera Lashes Mascara will always hold a special place in my heart because it's just really, really good. Last thing is the Anastasia, whatever, Beverly Hills Brow Definer. So this is not the Brow Wiz. This one is the thicker one. It's not the itty bitty little skinny one. And when this came out, it was a life changer for me. I am actually on the lookout. I'm testing a couple products, other brands that have this similar design, because the way that it is that triangle shape and the angled shape and it's thicker makes my brow routine so much quicker, so much more natural looking. I absolutely love it. I have not been able to find a dupe for this because I felt with this one, with the Anastasia one, that it just didn't last very long. And I want to say this is like 23 bucks, somewhere in the 20s, and I felt like I just was constantly repurchasing brow definer. And this is not a product, I'll be honest, it doesn't do anything for me. It's one of those necessities, but I don't get like super excited when I go to pick up liner. So it was kind of like, oh my god, I gotta do it again. So I would buy like 2 at a time just to have that one, and when I would get back down, but I just felt like it went by so quickly. So like I said, I'm on a lookout for a dupe, a cheaper version of this that's just as good. Haven't found it yet, but love this product. I just feel like it just goes quickly. Next is the Foaming Sugar Scrub from Bath & Body Works. This is in the scent 1000 Wishes. This is by far my favorite scent from Bath & Body Works as far as perfume scent. It's not my favorite house scent. I do use it for like the little plug-ins. I do use it for my house like in the summertime, but it's my favorite like body scent. It just smells good, but what I particularly like about this, the Foaming Sugar Scrub, it had sugar, but it wasn't like super harsh exfoliation, so I felt like I could use it every day. And it just did a really good job of making me feel super soft. Just really, really liked it. So that is my product empties for the last quarter of 2017. Hopefully enjoyed it. If you've tried any of the products below, have any comments or any questions, feel free to leave them below. But until next time, bye.